house, or Hollywood sci-fi set. Big promise. Imagine walking into a home that feels like stepping onto the set of a futuristic movie. Everything gleams with high-tech sophistication, and the gadgets seem almost too advanced to be real. Smart homes, like magic, but real. With a simple voice command or a tap on your smartphone, you can control nearly every aspect of your living environment. It's like having a personal assistant who never sleeps. Lights, temperature, music, all dancing to your tune. Or maybe not. Sometimes the system has a mind of its own, and what was supposed to be a seamless experience turns into a chaotic mess. Sometimes the music is death metal at 3 a.m. You wanted a soothing lullaby, but instead, you're jolted awake by a cacophony of guitars and drums. Not exactly the peaceful night you had in mind. And the lights, disco strobe effect. Not so relaxing. Technology, good in theory. You envisioned a serene ambience, but now your living room looks like a nightclub, and you're left fumbling to regain control. In practice, it's like a toddler with the nuclear launch codes. One wrong move, and everything goes haywire. The convenience quickly turns into a comedy of errors. We laugh, we cry, we call the Geek Squad a lot. When things go wrong, and they often do, we find ourselves on the phone with tech support, trying to untangle the digital mess. These days, everything is smart. Fridge, smart. Toaster, you bet. Toilet? Don't even ask. Our homes are filled with devices that promise to make life easier, but sometimes they just add to the complexity. But smarter doesn't always mean better. The more advanced the technology, the more potential there is for things to go hilariously, catastrophically wrong. Sometimes it just means more ways to go hilariously, catastrophically wrong. From lights that won't turn off to appliances that have a mind of their own, the potential for mishaps is endless, and boy does it go wrong. Despite the promise of a seamless, futuristic living experience, the reality often falls short, leaving us to navigate the quirks and glitches of our so-called smart homes. Take my friend Carol, she loves coffee, like really loves coffee. So she got a smart coffee maker, programmed it to brew a fresh pot every morning at 7 a.m. sharp. Sounds great, right? Wrong. One morning, Carol wakes up to the smell of burning. Not coffee burning, electrical burning. Her smart coffee maker, in its infinite wisdom, decided to brew a pot, without any coffee in it. The machine was toast, literally. Carol, not so much a morning person. She now makes coffee the old-fashioned way, with fire extinguisher nearby. Then there's my cousin Bob. Bob is a tech enthusiast, always on the lookout for the latest gadgets to make his life easier and more futuristic. His home is a veritable playground of smart devices, all interconnected and ready to respond to his every command. Bob loves his smart home gadgets, especially his voice-activated assistant Alexa. He treats it like a personal butler, always ready to cater to his whims. He's always barking orders at it. From mundane tasks to more elaborate requests, Bob relies on Alexa for everything.
Alexa, turn on the lights, he shouts, expecting instant illumination. Alexa, order more cheese puffs, he demands, craving his favorite snack. Alexa, set the mood for romance, he commands, hoping to impress his date with a perfectly curated ambience.
That last one was awkward. One day, Bob's showing off his smart home to a date. He wants to demonstrate just how sophisticated and seamless his setup is. He tells Alexa to dim the lights and put on some Barry White. Romantic, right? He's envisioning a cozy, intimate setting with soft lighting and smooth tunes. Except Alexa misheard him. Instead of Barry White, she blasts heavy metal. The sudden onslaught of loud, aggressive music catches them both off guard, and instead of dimming the lights, she turns them off completely. Now, they're sitting in complete darkness with heavy metal blaring. Needless to say, Bob's date didn't appreciate the death metal in the dark ambience. She was expecting a romantic evening, not a headbanging session in a pitch-black room. Playing heavy metal, Bob's attempts to salvage the evening were futile. The mood was ruined, and his date was less than impressed. It was a night to remember, but for all the wrong reasons.
My own apartment, not immune to the smart home gremlins either. You'd think with all the advancements in technology, my home would be a sanctuary of comfort and convenience. But no, it's more like a battleground. My nemesis, the thermostat. It's got a mind of its own, and it hates me. Every day is a new challenge, a new battle of wills between me and this rebellious piece of technology. I like my apartment cozy, not too hot, not too cold, just the right balance to make it feel like home. You know, the kind of place where you can relax after a long day. Like Goldilocks, but less picky about porridge. I don't need perfection, just a little consistency. But my thermostat seems to have other ideas. My thermostat, however, has other plans. It's constantly playing temperature roulette. One moment, it's a balmy 75 degrees, and the next, it's plummeted to 60. One minute, I'm in the Arctic tundra. The next, I'm in a sauna. It's like living in a climate-controlled nightmare where the controls are in the hands of a mischievous teenager. I've tried reasoning with it. I've even threatened it. I've reset it, reprogrammed it, and even resorted to manual overrides. Nothing works. It's like living with a passive-aggressive roommate who communicates solely through temperature fluctuations. Every day is a guessing game, and I'm always on the losing end. It's a constant reminder that sometimes technology isn't as smart as it claims to be.